Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys swinging by the channel to check the video out. Always very grateful for that. Guys, today got a fun little video for you all. I'm going to talk about what are the 5 products that I think are sort of must-have products for every bass angler. You know, aside from just the obvious tackle stuff, but there's really 5 items here that I can't hardly go fishing without them. So I'm going to give you guys some tips and advice and sort of talk a little bit about each particular product here. Just a big thank you guys before we get started here. Everybody that's taken time to subscribe here to Intuitive Angling. I want to give you a big thanks out there. And also thank you everybody out there that's been checking out our memberships that we offer here on Intuitive Angling by going to the homepage and clicking on that join button. Really appreciate that for me and my family there. Okay guys, there's bass fishing. Like I said, if you guys are in fishing, you know, it's like there's so much to buy. It's like if you go to any tackle retailer, I don't care if it's Tackle Warehouse or Bass Pro Shop or whatever, it is intimidating because there's just so much stuff out there. But I've sort of identified 5 things that I just sort of can't do without in fishing. So I'm going to go over that in today's video here. Okay, the first thing, guys, is a good pair of needle nose pliers. Do not doubt how important a good sharp pair of needle nose pliers are that actually, you know, work when you push them together. Thing about bass fishing, it's like most needle nose pliers, you got to oil them all the time because they get rusted. But guys, a good pair of needle nose pliers that have a good cutter for fishing line, especially for braided line, and a good nose as far as for changing split rings and stuff like that is critical, because I use my pliers for everything. I use them for unhooking fish. I use them for modifying lures. I use them for, sometimes I'll like bite or widen out the bite gap of a hook a little bit. Obviously cutting stuff, cutting line, braided line, monofilament line, fluorocarbon line, anything like that. But a good pair of pliers, you can't deny how important they are. So a lot of people just, they don't think about it much, but it's well worth your time to invest in a good pair of pliers. And also guys, I'll link everything here, all the products I'm talking about in my Tackle Warehouse link. If you guys would like to pick some of these up and use that link, it's a good deal there. Okay, the next thing guys is a full set of die. You cannot, guys, I use these constantly. This is like something almost I can't go fishing with. You need a marking pin die, you need just a dipping die like this, and you need a spray die, because the marking pin die is for like the fine work, like if you're just putting little bitty touches of different color, like on the end of a bait. The dip and dye part of it is for more if you want a brighter look and you have to dye a large part of a piece of plastic. And then the spray dye, I really like it because you can, when you spray dye, you can sort of fade it out a little bit. If you dip your soft plastic just in dip and dye, it's a solid color and there's no fade to it. But the thing I like about the spray is you can like spray it almost like a can of spray paint, and you can create a nice little fade, and you can also control the darkness or the lightness of the spray or of the color with some spray. So definitely want to have some good dyes set up in there. Next, guys, good pair of polarized sunglasses. You guys know I work with Solar Bath. These are my RB2 and RB3 series sunglasses. May sound like a plug, but you got to have them, guys. A good pair of polarized sunglasses that has really, really good optical clarity is so critical as far as, you know, a really, really quality lens. Guys, I've had several times where I've had stuff come back and hit the glass and the, you know, right there. Could have damaged, you know, my eyes if I didn't have the glasses on. Super, super critical. And another thing about that is I see a lot of guys running down the lake with no sunglasses on. When you're in a boat, guys, you should never, ever not have a pair of sunglasses on. I don't care if it's pouring down rain or it's dark. Sunglasses are a safety issue as much as they are to help you see in the water, because if you're running down the water 30 or 40 miles an hour and a big June bug hits you in the eye, it could put your eye out. So always wear your sunglasses. And also if you're fishing with some guy in the boat and he's casting, it can protect your eyes. But investing in a quality pair of sunglasses like these Solar Baths here are really critical. You can't do without them there. Okay, the next one, guys, is a rod sleeve. You guys heard me talk about this. This is the new Evolv model rod sleeve, which is absolutely state-of-art, neoprene. It's got a tag or keeper here to keep it on. Most of the time, guys, we're spending $150 to $400 on fishing rods, and a good rod sleeve not only protects your investment, but it makes it so easy to put your rods in your rod locker without them getting tangled up. If you're a co-angler, it keeps your rods organized. So invest in a high quality rod sleeve like this Evolv here. Again, they got them at Tackle Warehouse. I'll put that link in the description. And then finally, I did throw one bait in there. The fifth thing I'm talking about is, guys, I cannot do without a Vision 110 jerkbait. This is my meat and potatoes, my bread and butter. If you gave me one lure to say, Randy, you can only fish with one lure from now on, it would be the megabass the megabass Vision 110 jerkbait. I've caught so many fish on this thing, I could not even count them if I tried. So this is a staple in terms of baits, you know, in the sea of lures that are out there. But anyway, guys, that's just a few things. I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff that you can also handy, but these are the 5 things that I probably use the most by far out of anything. So just wanted to pass that along with you guys and hope you're well. We'll talk later.